As I was hoping for, we're actually going to see Yuta go in and absolutely clap people in this colony. Welcome to my Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 174 video. If you're new here and enjoy Jujutsu Kaisen content, make sure to subscribe, it's greatly appreciated. Now, let's get into it. So last chapter, Yuta came in and rolled one of the top 4 people in this colony, which previously was at a stalemate due to all of them being, I'm guessing, around the same level of power. Yuta comes in, claps one of them, the old man actually had the most points. As such, he has disrupted the power balances with the cool dude and Sky Girl working out what happened. So they ask who gained some points within the last minute, finding out that this person named Yuta has currently 35 points. With this dude, I believe his name is Ryu, being excited by this. Out of the new introduced characters, this guy probably had the hypest introduction statement. This is what it was. He boasts the highest curse energy output among the players, can shoot curse energy like a cannon. It's unknown whether this was also including Yuta or the statement wasn't considering him, as he wasn't really known in this colony until last chapter, but if it is considering him, it's going to be pretty cool when Yuta actually fights this dude, and I'm personally excited for his fight. And the Sky Girl seems to be worried about what's going on, so maybe she's not as strong as this guy, or maybe is more tactical in a sense, and this guy is more of like a crazy battle dude. But we actually see that Yuta's been saving people while in this colony as well. Man's been on the grind, getting all these points, while saving regular people who are being stuck inside the colony for the culling games. So he's trying to work out how to get him out, and sees someone being chased by these various bugs. Tries to save him, but the bugs actually kill the guy to try to land an attack on Yuta, with Yuta realizing that these are real cockroaches and that they've been strengthened with curse energy. Of course, we know he actually did this, the cockroach curse spirit which was summoned by Kenjaku in this colony. We also get to see Rika this chapter, which is pretty cool, smashing down, clapping all these cockroaches. Yuta honestly just overpowered and unleashes some of his power, which actually does gain the attention of Ryu and the Sky Girl, with Ryu saying his output isn't bad, what's amazing is his total amount of curse energy. Of course, I'm expecting Yuta's output to actually surpass this guy, and of course we already know his total amount of curse energy is pretty much unlimited. But the Sky Girl seems to be more worried about the cockroach guy, with him actually appearing in front of Yuta here for their fight to actually begin. We learn a little bit about the cockroach, how it has an unlimited appetite, and due to the circumstances regarding its summoning or its release, it's currently in a state of starvation and wants to currently devour Yuta. Yuta also mentions that cursed spirits are also within the colonies, something we didn't really get revealed into last chapter. I'm glad he mentioned that other colonies could have players like this as well. It would be funny if Kenjaku, like another cursed spirit, just souls a colony on its own. That's going to be pretty insane considering he's going to be the final boss of this arc. But just a mere summoning isn't strong enough to actually do all that. And already here with this cockroach being considered one of the top 4, pretty overpowered. It's going to be interesting to see when Yuta fights Kenjaku, as he talks about shortly. But first, he's considering that they need 4 additional rules to handle the current situation. And that due to everyone being exhausted from the previous arc, the Shibuya arc, he's pretty much taking everything on himself, and that he won't let Gojo kill his best friend again. As we know, he's the one who killed the original Geto, but this isn't Geto, Brain, Kenjaku, whatever you want to call it. Regardless, Yuta says he will kill Kenjaku alone and will also get 400 points. Man is going to be an absolute beast. And another thing to note, we haven't really seen Yuta fight too much in the main series. Yes, he had his fight against Yuji and the other little mini fights, but so far, most of his hype has come from statements, so it's going to be cool to actually see what current Yuta's truly capable of, with last chapter him being labelled as the person only second to the likes of Gojo. So it's going to be very cool to see what current Yuta is capable of. Finally getting to see him go all out after the Volume 0, with the movie actually coming out for that in I believe March, so it's going to be pretty cool. Pretty solid timing regarding Yuta's return to the manga and the release of the movie around the rest of the world. But from there we have the cockroach pull out a pretty menacing weapon, the Feaster of Lifeblade, a magic sword where life and death crosses paths. So next chapter will be Yuta versus the cockroach. The cockroach seems to be pretty powerful, more than I expected. He may push Yuta a little bit. Regardless, I think Yuta's actually going to take out all these top guys in the colony, get these 400 points, and then eventually he'll end up fighting Kenjaku. But I'm hoping we actually stay on Yuta for a few chapters, don't cut to anywhere else, and I'm praying we don't actually have these fight off screens or anything like that. That would be pretty disappointing. But yeah, let me know your thoughts of this chapter down below. Pretty solid, fairly short though, but can't complain. Yuta's about to go in like an absolute mad lad, and did have some top tier lines, and the other characters being wary of Yuta as well was pretty hype. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Check out all the other stuff in the description. Shout out to these absolute mad lads who support the channel via the Patreon, and yep, that's it guys. Peace.